Hello, everybody. It is that time of the week again. It is Wicked Wednesday, Werewolf Wednesday. It is Live with Kristy Wednesday. Hello. I have a few movies to talk about, a few products to talk about, and we'll talk about Thanksgiving sales too, Black Friday sales, all that fun stuff. So I will let a few people come on in. I'm excited about everything I'm going to talk about as far as movies and stuff. I generally liked everything I watched. So there you go. Is pumpkin spice dead yet? Hello, David. How are you? I think it's dead now. I think I'm done with the pumpkin spice. Yeah. Hi, Dan. Oh, thanks. I like my shirt too. Thanks. Hello, August. How are you? Hello, Cody. Are you feeling better, Cody? I hope so. Hello, Jeremy. Thank you very much for coming on in, everybody. I really appreciate it. So I am going to talk about When Evil Lurks. That is the podcast movie. Me and Brian just discussed that. So you can watch the whole podcast on Friday if you like. But yeah, I'll talk about When Evil Lurks. That ended up being the movie. I asked everybody last week to either choose this particular movie or like a Christmas horror movie, like It's a Wonderful Knife or whatever. And pretty much everybody said When Evil Lurks, which ended up being good because It's a Wonderful Knife was only playing in one theater here in all of Las Vegas, and it's on the whole other side of town. And so, yeah, I'll just wait when it's streaming to watch that movie. And then we'll talk about Suitable Flesh. Yes. Joe Lynch's Suitable Flesh with Barbara Crampton and Heather Graham. And we'll talk about Secret Santa. It's actually my first holiday horror movie of the year that I watched, and it was something new too. I'd never seen it before, so we'll talk about that too. And I loved all the movies. Hello, Elaine. How are you? Hello, Joseph. Oh, thanks. So this shirt, I know a lot of people ask me about this shirt. This I got. Let me stand up. Yeah, this I got at a convention, and the booth, their name is Lix, Lix. They don't have a website, unfortunately, so you kind of have to catch them at a convention. I think it was Texas Frightmares where I got this one, because I know they're always at Texas Frightmare, and I feel like I seen them somewhere else one year. I can't remember, but and then I remember them telling me that they're gonna like start doing fewer cons too. And I was like, oh, because I love their shirts. I'm always getting one of their baseball tees or a t-shirt, or I've gotten booty shorts from them. So I'm always getting some type of clothing item from them at Texas Frightmare. I love them. Nice, really nice couple that owns it too. But they don't have a website, unfortunately. So sorry. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, Elaine. I really appreciate that. All right, so let's talk about some movies. So Goosebumps, talk about that really quick. That episode 9 aired last week, and we'll get episode 10 tomorrow. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for the ending of this. Night of the Living Dummy Part 2, and Mr. Brat brings back Slappy, and all hell breaks loose again. Great episode. Still, I mean, Slappy's he's just really creepy looking in this, and I can't wait for tomorrow's episode, for episode 10, and see what happens. So I'm really enjoying the Goosebumps. I think the Goosebumps is a really fun show. Are y'all liking Goosebumps? I think pretty much everybody's liking Goosebumps. I don't think I've seen anybody say they didn't like it. All right, so let's talk about When Evil Lurks. So excuse me. So I'm glad I got to watch this, because I normally don't watch foreign films. I normally don't watch anything with subtitles, I should say. Let's say that. I don't watch things with subtitles. It just usually kind of drives me crazy, and I feel like I can't focus on the movie. So I normally don't watch them very much. So if we weren't doing this for the podcast and for this, I don't know if I would have watched it because of that. But I'm glad I did. It was so good. It was really good. And I'm seeing everybody saying that they really like it too. It's like in their top movies of the year. I've seen some people say it's their favorite movie of the year. I wouldn't say it's like my favorite of the year, but it is up there as far as really good movies that have come out this year. It's from Argentina. It's on Shudder, so you can watch it on there. It's about an hour and 40 minutes long, and which was totally fine with me. I was completely intrigued throughout the whole movie, so an hour and 40 minutes was just fine. I pretty much give this movie like an 8 out of 10. I don't really have too much bad things to say about it, except for maybe just wanting to learn more about the demon or more about that. I mean, you learn some things about it, but maybe learn more backstory. Or the guy at the very beginning of the movie that was the very first Rotten. How did he become a Rotten? Maybe know more of that story. So maybe just a little more story. But other than that, I mean, everything about this was awesome. What are y'all saying? Yes, I do need to watch the OG episodes. It's on Netflix? Okay, I'll give that a try. Cool. But anyway, if you haven't watched this, it's about possession. It's a really nice, different, kind of fresh take on a possession movie. So if you like possession movies, you'll like this. And they call them Rottens. So they don't call them like possessed people or anything like that. They're called Rottens. And then there's like rules to the Rottens as well. Like normally you don't get all these like rules and things when people are possessed. Normally it's just like a priest or somebody coming to exorcise, the possessed person and then that's it. This movie's not like that. It's a whole other different take on it. So this one, there's rules, like there's 7 rules that you have to go by when dealing with a Rotten. One of them, which I thought was interesting, is no guns. You can't shoot them. That'll just make things worse. And it does make things worse. But there's like a whole list. I didn't write them all down. I just thought the no guns thing was interesting because when you're dealing with that type of thing, like the first thing you want to do is, pick up a gun and just, shoot it and get rid of what's going on. But you can't do that with this. Again, things will get way worse. So you kind of learn that they're possessed by like a demon entity type thing that possesses multiple people, and it does like a body swapping thing, and it can possess animals as well. But it likes children. It wants to possess children, but it doesn't like affect children like it does adults or animals. Animals just die, and the adults go insanely crazy and do crazy stuff. So you're kind of also getting, I don't want to spoil a lot because I really want y'all to go watch this, but kind of towards the end when there's more children involved, you're also kind of getting a creepy child movie too. Kids are just creepy in horror movies sometimes, and they're really creepy in this one. But yeah, the entity likes children. So that's where it wants to be, is taking the children. This movie is very gory, lots of gore, which I'm good with. It's gore in all the right moments. It's not doing it just to have gore. It's doing it in moments where there should be gore, and then it's really good. It's done very well. The practical effects are really, really good, and the makeup's really good. Like the guy at the beginning, the very first Rotten, he got pus and blisters, and he's just nasty and just, it's so gross. Like, he's so gross. The makeup on that was insane. And then you have a lot of what the fuck moments, which I like. I like it when a movie gives you those moments where you're so enticed into the story and you're like really watching, and then all of a sudden, boom, something happens. And that, it happens a lot in this movie, and it's insane shit that happens too. It's like, whoa, and you're totally not expecting it, and it's totally crazy, and yeah, and it's just, it's really good. It really delivers an impact, and I like that. I like those crazy moments. Hello. Sorry, I just kept talking. I didn't even see who was coming in. Hey, Noah. How are you doing, Noah? Hello, Trico. How are you? Happy Spooky Wednesday. Yeah. I mean, he hates kids in them. Oh, he hates kids in movies. See, I like kids in horror movies. I like the creepy kid movies. So I liked that aspect of this. I didn't really go into the premise of the movie, but you kind of, at the beginning of the movie, there's these two brothers, and they hear all these gunshots, and of course they go explore and see what's happening. You know, why are all these gunshots? And they come upon a half of a body, just the lower half of a body, and then they come upon a house of neighbors that they knew of, and they went to go check on them, and one of the children, the elder children of this house, is a rotten. And so they just want to get rid of it. They want to get rid of the rotten. They want to get rid of the entity, the demon. They move it, and that is also another rule. You don't move the rotten, and they did. And when they did, that unleashed it, and then pretty much shit happens from there. I don't want to ruin it again. I don't want to tell the whole story. I want y'all to go watch it, but things just happen after that. There is a scene where they shoot a goat. Okay, the goat was possessed, and they shoot the goat. The wife, axe in the head to the husband that shot the goat all of a sudden, and then she kneels down, and that's where you get the poster that you see. She kneels down and just starts whacking herself in the head with an axe. Like, all this happens within seconds. It's like, whoa, what? So that is one of those moments. I'm not going to tell the other moments, but there's some really good stuff in this. So yeah, so When Evil Lurks, I really liked it. I'm glad I watched a movie with subtitles. I will give them a try a lot more often now. Everybody is correct. A lot of these 4 movies are fantastic, and I know they're fantastic, and I know I'm missing out on really good movies. So I will go watch 4 movies with subtitles now and won't miss out on anything good. So what are y'all saying? Hello, Deb Hit Radio. How are you? Oh, thank you. Yep, everybody's liking my shirt today. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm getting a lot of baseball tees lately, too, some new ones. I'm waiting for my Thanksgiving shirt from Fright Rags. I'm going to get it on Friday, and then we're going to go watch Thanksgiving Monday afternoon. So don't tell me anything about Thanksgiving. I know Joseph, my employee Joseph, he went to watch it last night, and he said he gave it a 10 out of 10. He loved it. So, yeah, we're going to review that next week on the podcast. It'll be our 100th episode, so it'll be a fun Thanksgiving episode. I think we're going to review Thanksgiving, but we'll also review and talk about other Thanksgiving movies as well. I know there's another movie on Tubi called The Last Thanksgiving. I like to watch that and talk about that. So I'll talk about all that on my live show next week, too. So it'll be a nice little Thanksgiving show next week. And I'll wear my shirt. My Thanksgiving shirt. So hello, Government Cheese. How are you? The OG Godzilla. Oh, 8 out of 10. Yeah. Godzilla is a oh, you know what? See, I don't do a lot of Godzilla. I probably should. Have I seen a Godzilla? Yes, but I probably should watch more Godzilla movies. I don't ever watch those very much, but I should try them. See what happens when I try something new. I end up liking it. Okay, so let's talk about Suitable Flesh. I like saying that. I like the title. Joe Lynch did this. It was so good. Hold on, let me pull Suitable Flesh up. What did I watch that on? Oh, I rented on Amazon for $5.99. I mean, I suggest the movie. I really liked it. I give it a 7 out of 10. I'm just going to go ahead and say that right now. My lucky number 7. And it's another hour and 40 minutes long. It probably could have been shortened just a little bit. But I did rent it. So that's, I don't know. Maybe just wait to watch it when it's streaming. Kind of a thing. But, I mean, if you're a big Heather Graham and Barbara Crampton fan, then you're going to want to watch this movie. Trust me. Okay, got it pulled up. So, Suitable Flesh. It's an H.P. Lovecraft story, if you do not know that. I think we all probably know that, though. The story called The Thing at the Doorstep. So, that's the title of his story, and it's based off of that. And it's a body swapping movie, basically. Body swapping. There's sex, there's body swapping. There's sex, there's body swapping. There's sex, there's body swapping. That's a lot of what's going on in this movie. Which there's nothing wrong with that at all. But Barbara Crampton and Heather Graham, they both play psychiatrists, doctors, psychiatrists, whatever, and they're friends, so they know each other in the movie. They're friends too. Barbara Crampton works at the mental hospital that's in the movie, and then Heather Graham, she has like her own practice, her own thing going on. So, let me see what y'all are saying. Hello, Steven. Yeah, Joe is great, isn't he? I love Mayhem. Mayhem is probably one of my faves. It's a good action, gory, fun thriller movie. He does really good with horror and action, I think. Yeah. Pet Cemeteries. Well, there you go. Yeah, true. Hey, Jeff. How are you? Thank you for joining in. You know what? I'm not really sure about. Someone has just asked me about the Crow remake. You know, I'm going to put this out there. I'm not a big Crow fan. Sorry. So I've only watched the first one, and that's it. The original. I haven't watched any of the other ones, so I haven't really thought about the Crow remake. I mean, I don't know, whatever. Just being honest. The 1954 one with subtitles is so much darker than the English one. Wait, I'm lost. Do I not know something that y'all know? 1954, what movie? What? Hey, Jerome, how are you? Yes, Mayhem was crazy. It was a really good movie. That was a fun one. Me and Brian just told Joseph he needs to watch that. He hasn't watched that movie. You're not going to see the remake? Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not like a really big Crow fan, so whatever. Oh, Nosferatu? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be, I think that one is going to be interesting. I'm interested in that one. Oh, the original Godzilla. Oh, okay. Okay, I got you now. I got lost. I was like, wait a minute, what? All right, back to Suitable Flesh, though. So basically, this kid comes to see Heather Graham. You know, she's a psychiatrist. So this kid comes to her office wanting help. In the way he's talking about his father and a curse. So this is all about a curse as well. That's where the body swapping thing comes into play. But the son, when he comes in, it's a son, played by Judah Lewis. His name is Asa in the movie. When he comes in, though, he's actually possessed by his dad, who was played by Bruce Davison. So it's really, I really like the acting of Judah, because he has to be like Asa, but then he has to be his dad, and then all the things that he's going through when it's showing the body swapping stuff happening too. So that's interesting. I'm not sure. Yeah, anyway. But so this kid comes, wants her help, and then basically they body swap into her, and then now she's body swapping. So now it's like everybody's body swapping. Like, that's really like what it's about, basically. And she's married to the actor Jonathan, I cannot say his last name, Jonathan Schaech, Schaech. He's been in some other movies in the 90s and things that we all know of, like That Thing You Do. He did the Prom Night remake. He was the killer, I think, maybe, in that one. I can't remember. But it's been a while since I've seen that movie. But anyway, so that actor, Jonathan, plays her husband. And when she's doing the body swapping and stuff, like, she's a whole other person and acts, obviously like that person. And so different things are happening between her and her husband throughout the movie and stuff. And that's really basically what it's about. And you learn that there's this curse, and then you have the ending. It's still a new movie, so I don't want to like give it all away. But I highly suggest this movie if you love Barbara Crampton and Heather Graham. You do see Heather a lot more, like she's the main character, but you see Barbara throughout, and then at the end you see a lot more of Barbara. And then it's very sexual. They don't get explicit with it though, and I would like to say that I wouldn't have minded if we would have seen some more flesh, since the movie is called Suitable Flesh, and there's a lot of sexual situations going on in this. Like I said, it's basically sex body swapping going on. So I wouldn't have minded to see some more flesh, but we did not see a whole lot. You see a little bit of Heather Graham, and that's it. But, Boogie Nights. But I'm just saying, and I'm a female. I wouldn't have minded seeing a little more of Heather Graham in this, or her husband played by Jonathan, because wow, he looks great. He's hot. So yeah, I would not have minded some more flesh in this movie. There could have been some more nudity. Just saying. Joe Lynch, we could have used a little more nudity in this. That's really the only thing I could say about it. Otherwise, I mean, it's kind of a strange movie, but H.P. Lovecraft stories, they're strange, So when you get done with the movie, you're kind of left like kind of weird feeling, and kind of like, okay, what just happened? And what did I just watch? And, you kind of left like that. But it was good. It was good. So I liked it. I enjoyed it. Like I said, 7 out of 10. Oh, thank you, Warren. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Hello, that horror couple. How are you? Hello, Anthony. Thank you so much. Is back. Yes. Totally agree, Jeff. Did you watch it? I highly recommend Suitable Flesh, especially, again, if you're a Crampton fan, Heather Graham fan, you love H.P. Lovecraft, perfect movie for you. And nothing too, like, confusing or anything. I know some of the movies, past movies, have been kind of so weird. To me, sometimes they can be a little confusing, and I may have to watch it again to kind of understand. But this wasn't like that at all. It was entertaining. I really enjoyed Heather's performance in this. So, all right. So the last movie I want to talk about is Secret Santa. All right. So there are a couple Secret Santa movies out there. This particular one is from 2018. So remember that if you're looking this up. 2018 Secret Santa. They just started streaming it on Screenbox, though. So I don't know if it had been released all these years, because I'd never seen it before. And I love my holiday horror movies, and if I would have seen that it was streaming at some point, I would have watched it. But Brian, he watched it too, and he really liked it too. He's already watched it twice. So if you need a new holiday horror movie, I highly suggest Secret Santa. Like I said, it came out in 2018. Let me pull it up on my IMDb here. The picture, I have a picture on my Instagram. The picture, like the poster for it, is like a guy standing in front of a house holding a present. There is another Secret Santa movie, I believe, that came out in 2015, I think, with a ski mask. The poster is him with a ski mask and a knife. It's not that movie. No. This one is about a dysfunctional family. Let's see. Oh, you haven't watched it yet? Oh, okay. Yeah, you need to watch Suitable Flesh. I know you'll love it. Oh, The Flowers in the Attic. That was a really nice surprise when Flowers in the Attic came out and Heather was the lead for that. It was different for her at the time. But I'm really liking her in the horror movies and stuff. I really like Flowers in the Attic. I love the movie. The movie's fantastic. I grew up on Flowers in the Attic, and the TV miniseries is really good. I really enjoyed it. That Blockbusted Video. I love that, Blockbusted Videos. I like that name. He loves holiday horror movies too. So do I. Yeah, you missed when I talked about When Evil Lurks. Yeah, I already talked about that. We did it for the podcast too. I really liked it. I gave When Evil Lurks an 8 out of 10. I'm going to have to try more subtitle movies. Okay, so Secret Santa, you've got a lot going on in this movie. It's got action, it's got comedy, it's got the horror, it's got the gore, it's got the blood, it's got CGI, but it has practical effects too. It's pretty much about a dysfunctional family. One of the daughters in this family, her and her boyfriend, are going to the family Christmas party. But she kind of got the whole family together. I'm assuming, by the way everybody acts, that this would not be a normal thing that everybody would want to get together. But she got everybody together. And right off bat, they're just really vulgar and rude to each other, and just everybody's personality. There's like, two daughters and 2 sons, I think there was. And then you get the mom and the dad, but they're divorced. So the mom and everybody didn't know that the dad was invited and he was going to come. And then you get the mom's sister as well, who at one point did it with her sister's husband, but yet the mom also did it with the stepson. And then you find out the mom is just horrid to her kids, and the way she talks to them, it's like, holy shit. And so, they're eating dinner, and then they play their Secret Santa. That's why it's called Secret Santa, because I do actually play that game. And then you get to a point where one of the sisters gets like all of these like around the world trip. And everybody's like, well, who got her that? Because, we didn't, that's pricey for the Secret Santa gift. The other daughter that got everybody together, you're now going to find out why everybody's together. She's kind of trying to apologize to her sister for letting girls back when they were in school bully her. It was something that affected her deeply, and she didn't know that her sister was involved. and she was involved. And so now all these years later at Christmas time, she's giving her this Christmas present to say, I'm sorry, kind of a thing. And then after that is when things kind of get real crazy. That particular sister has 20 million issues going on with herself. I mean, she's absolutely crude and rude for a woman. But you find out, I don't want to say it because I want y'all to go watch the movie, but you do find out one of the family members is actually had drugged everybody and gave everybody a truth serum in the punch that everybody's been drinking. And so what's happening throughout the movie as they're drinking this punch and they're already being rude to each other, they're being even more rude to each other. And now they're starting to kill each other and beat each other up and do this and do that. Like, everybody's just going insane crazy in this movie. And then you find out some of them are starting to break out in like this, like pus pockets and all these blisters and things all over them. So you're kind of thinking that, okay, so what's going on here? Like, is there some type of disease going on in here? What's going on? But you find out that it's kind of like this truth serum that was in the punch. And you find out who's doing it and what's actually going on. But it's from the get-go, it's just like rude and crude throughout the entire movie. It makes you probably not want to get together with your family maybe for Christmas, or maybe you do after this if you have a really great family. I don't know. But this family just was not good to each other at all. And then once things really started happening with the punch and stuff, it got even worse and got even crazier. So and I didn't write any notes down because I was so enticed into the movie and into this family and what was all going on. It was just like, oh my God. And everything about it screams Christmas. So it's a great Christmas holiday horror movie, and I highly suggest it. It is now going to be on my holiday horror rotation for movies. If I can find a Blu-ray or something, I would love to purchase it for my collection. I really, really enjoyed it. It was like an hour and 30 minutes long, so perfect, just fine. But yeah, it's on Screenbox. So go check that out, y'all. Woo! I thought I had that locked. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay. Love it when that happens with the table. Sorry. Anyway, let me go back. Hello, Jose. How are you? Spirited. I did not see Spirited. No, I did not. I don't think I did. Did I see that? I don't think I watched that. I'm not sure. Let's see. I see it midnight release. Oh, okay. So, Jeff, when you say it's 4-star, do you mean like 4 out of 5, or what do you mean? Secret Santa. Oh, okay. It goes to hell. Co-wrote and directed. Yes, he did. Thank you. Have Cheetah will view. It was good. It was really good. I was really secretly surprised by Secret Santa. Oh, hey. Hey, Charles. Thank you so much. Yeah, I want everybody to check all these out. Like, all the movies were absolutely just fun in their own right. I liked everything. So make sure we watch Goosebumps. That's on Hulu. That episode 10 will come out tomorrow. So I'll talk about that next week. And then Suitable Flesh, I rented on Amazon for $5.99. I mean, for me, I thought it was worth it, but you may want to just wait until it's free and streaming. That's entirely up to you or whatever. When Evil Lurks, highly recommended that. That's on Shudder. And then Secret Santa is on Screenbox. So There we go. And like I said, next week we'll do Thanksgiving movies, obviously Thanksgiving, and other Thanksgiving type movies too. We'll talk about and have our 100th episode for the podcast next week. So that'll be fun. And then we're also going to be doing our Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday sales. I don't have it written down. But it'll go Sunday too. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, in-store and online. We'll have sales going on. We'll have like our regular like 15% off sale, but then there'll be other select products that'll have its own sale. Like we'll have certain Funko Pops that'll be like $5. We've got $15 off of some other figures. Like I don't have the list in front of me. Let's see. $10 Mego figures. I think we have that going on right now, though.
30% off a lot of trick-or-treat masks.
30% off of Trick or Treat Studios masks. Not all of them, but select few. And it'll all already be, the sales will already be on the website if you're ordering. Everything's already ready to go. You just got to add it to your cart and pay. Everything's already there. But there's going to be a lot of different products with different types of sales going on. And then all the rest of the other stuff is $15.
Lots of Christmas gifts under $10.
Okay. And Christmas gift ideas under $10. We'll have those too. So yay. So some good sales coming up for Black Friday. Oh yeah, the Mean One. I have yet to watch that. I feel like when I was, like a couple weeks ago, and I was scrolling through stuff, I had seen it somewhere to watch for free, and then I was like, and I didn't want to watch it in that moment, and then I went to go back to watch it, and I couldn't find it for free anymore, and now it's for rent again, and I didn't really want to rent it. So, yeah, I didn't hear, like, a lot of great things about the movie, so I didn't really want to rent it. So, I don't know. Is it streaming somewhere I don't know about? I mean, I want to watch it. No, there will be no more Good Guy plush. Like, are you talking about the Trick or Treat Studios Good Guy plushes? There are not going to be any more of those. That's all. That's about done, right? Yeah.
So we may get a few, but
Not sure. Yeah, maybe. We'll just have to check in with them and see if they have some left. But after this year, there won't be any, though, for sure. Hello, Iris. How are you? Yeah, I kind of heard it was bad, too, Cody. Yeah, Tots doesn't have the Universal license anymore to make the Chucky dolls and Chucky merch anymore. So, unfortunately... I think so. Yeah, we have plenty of those Ghostface egg from Handmade by Robots left, don't we? Yeah, I think we have plenty of those out there. They should all be on the website, Elaine. Yeah, that'll make good Christmas gifts. Yeah, that's what I heard. But I heard that you really don't see him too much as the Grinch, though. So I kind of heard that. I don't know. Right? I'm with you, Cody. I'm with you. Okay, so I do have an honorable mention movie. Sorry. So, honorable mention, my friend Terry Jarrell, I hope I'm saying his last name right, had sent me his movie, Harlow's Haunt. I'm not sure if it's streaming. It could be. Let me pull it up, y'all, really quick. Harlow's Haunt. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's streaming now. On IMDb, it says it's for rent for $2.99. Let's see. Yeah, that's all I see. It should be on Tubi or something. This should be on Tubi. Anyway, this is my friend Terry Jarrell's movie. He wrote and directed this particular movie. So if you're still like in a good little Halloween mood, this will be a good fun movie to hunt down and try out. I was really intrigued by The main actress, her name is Braille, which number one I think is a beautiful name for a girl. I never heard anybody have a name Braille. And then when I did my research on her, she is a stilt performer for like Halloween Horror Nights at Universal in Orlando. And I thought that was really cool. And this is like her first movie gig. I guess she's trying to get into the movie business. So I kind of thought that was really cool about the lead actress. She plays Christina in the movie. I believe this particular picture, that's her. But John Dugan is in this. He plays Harlow Greer. And John Dugan is the grandfather in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So that's who that is. So he plays in this. He, like I said, is Harlow Greer, and you'll get like a little backstory of Harlow Greer, and there's like some witchcraft involved, ghosts, witchcraft, paranormal kind of stuff going on with this movie. But the backstory is taking place like a long time ago. I'm not sure what year, but it seems like it's like back in like Western days or something like that. And then present day is when the group of friends are going to go to what is now called Harlow's Haunt. They take the story of Harlow Greer and now in this town, and they've now made a haunt about it. And so they go to the haunt, and the main actress, Christina, gets lost in the haunt, and she sees the ghosts of Harlow Green and the other people that were involved into the story. I'm not going to get fully into the story, but she sees them throughout this haunt, and stuff happens, and yeah. So it's a really just a fun little independent movie. Again, if you're still in the haunt, wanting Halloween haunted stuff, this is a pretty good independent film. I can't get it out. Independent film. Excuse me. Cannot get it out. I can't talk today. So I wanted to give a big shout out. Thank you, Terry, for sending me the Blu-ray. All right. So there's that. What are y'all saying really quick? Hey, Lester. How are you? Oh, you're good. You had to go catch your dinner. Well, did you catch dinner? The ghost face eggs, I'm not sure how much they are on the top of my head. To be honest with you, I don't know what they are on the top of my head. Philip can look it up. He's going to look it up. Ooh. Jerome. Hello, Jerome. How are you? I'm going to answer your question in just a second. Yeah, it's hard to buy. Yeah. Trust me. I know. Oh, wow. For sale. He said you had a haunted... Huh? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Dylan. Hello, Zombie Momsen. How are you? Well, thank you for the $4.99. I really appreciate it. The Bendy and the Ink Machine merch. You know what? Let me talk about that. That's a good question. So the Bendy merch, I'm now seeing... Philip, listen to me about this, though. Because I have some of these in my collection. And when I started buying them for my collection, I had got a hold of them and asked them if they did wholesale, and they said they didn't. But yet, now I'm seeing other businesses like mine sell the Bendy figures. So did they decide to do wholesale? Because, trust me, I asked them, and they told me no. But I've been seeing recently some people selling them now. So I don't know. Oh, we don't have any couches. We're not selling couches. We don't have couches. I don't know.
The 4-pack of the minis
Uh-huh.
are $19.99.
The 4-pack of the mini ghost face eggs are, what'd you say? $19.99. And so those will probably be what, 15% off maybe? or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be 15% off for the sale. Okay. Oh, hello, Captain Spaulding. Oh, thank you. I'm glad they like the stickers. I'm glad you like the stickers. Okay, so let me go back and answer Jerome's question. Jerome Rizzo had asked me, what do I think of 1981's horror movie, The Pit? That's a good question. I've only watched it once, because obviously I'll watch any 80s movie. I want to give every 80s movie a try. I love 80s movies. That is a weird one. Like, I left with that one not knowing if I liked it or not, to be honest with you. So I think that might be a movie I need to go back and rewatch again. Because you get the creepy kids and stuff, but it's a little odd. So I need to go back and rewatch that one. I don't know if I liked it or not. Let's see. Sell a black velvet couch with cushions. Oh, yeah, well, we don't have any room for couches. If we're going to put a couch in here, we're just going to sit and chill on it. And take a nap. Oh. Shout out to Philip. Lester said hello and Dan said hello. Yeah, y'all got to get shirts. So I'm glad somebody said something about shirts. So we didn't get in a whole bunch of new product this week. So that's why I don't really have anything in front of me. But I have already posted these once, but I want to make sure everybody sees these once more. We've got our new licensed trick-or-treaters shirts. So we have it in two different ones. We've got the Nightmare Toys Las Vegas version, and then we have just a regular without the Nightmare Toys and Las Vegas logos. Can you see? There we go. Now we can see. So we still have both of these in stock. This will be something cool to get in the sale. Some of the sizes are going like hotcakes, but they go from small to 3X. I've got 2 smalls in my hand right now. But it's a great design. Aaron Fulcher, again, did the design. He does all of our designs for us. He also does some designs for Terror Threads, too, for their shirts. And then, we had to get with Trick or Treat Studios because they own the rights to the masks. So I had to get with them and Justin about the shirts. And so, here we are. So we're very happy for these. I think they're great. The detail that Aaron did and the design with the bugs and everything is just fantastic. So got those. And they are $29.99. So we got those. And then I had my eye on this earlier. This is something new. Star had brought these in from her Big Bang inventory when we had Big Bang toys, and she brought it in from her inventory, and I thought these were really cute. If you're a Scooby-Doo fan, she said she had to find the Scooby-Doo ones, but we have Shaggy, and it's an enamel pen. I don't know. I've never heard of this brand before, and it's like in this... Oh, sorry. There you go. I hadn't heard this brand before, but I like how it's in this little plastic case, and it's a pretty big enamel pen, but it's pretty cool. So that's kind of new too that we have, and they're online and in store as well, and so are the shirts. There's only really a few things that we have that's only in store, but most everything's online too. Oh, I'm glad y'all like them. Oh, the teaser to Terrifier 3. Everybody's saying naps are awesome. Yep. Philip loves naps. He doesn't hardly ever get one. So that's why he loves them. The teaser to Terrifier 3. I mean, I'm all good. Right? Again, we're going to combine Christmas horror and it's Art the Clown, and we all know what we get with Art the Clown. But this trailer is really causing a muck. isn't it? I've seen people just all of a sudden just have issues. And so far it's just a trailer, people. It's, calm down. But yeah, it's causing people to have a stir and talk about it. I guess he's gonna kill some kids, but weren't they killed in the other movies too, though? So I don't know why everybody's having a problem with it now. I don't know. It's really interesting how people react to the Terrifier movies. I don't know. It's all because he offs a kid. Yeah, but I mean, how much does that happen in all movies, though? I mean, that's nothing new. What is that? What is that movie? Hold on, y'all. Let me tell y'all about a movie that I thought was actually disturbing, and it was kids. What is that called? And I just got it too. Here we go. Yeah, and I have it on VHS too. Beware Children at Play from '89. Have y'all seen that? Have any of these people who want to complain about that for art, for Terrifier, have they seen that movie? Because I mean, that movie's pretty interesting and pretty graphic and stuff when it comes to killing kids. I mean, even I watched it, and I usually don't get emotional or get too invested or get too oh my God, I can't believe, I don't get that way. But I mean, I did leave watching this movie kind of dang, they really went there with the kids, So watch that movie and then let's talk. It's a good movie, though. I like it. Hi, Mike Reynolds. How are you? Kids have been killed in just about every damn horror film. I mean, right? So I'm not sure why there are people out there all of a sudden having an issue with it or having a problem. I just don't get... I don't get it, but okay. Needs to turn... I like gore. I mean, I understand that there are people out there that just absolutely hate over-the-top gore. Okay, fine. Then yeah, Terrifier's not for you because that's what it is. It's over-the-top gore. It's meant to be that way. I like that stuff, so I'm good with it. I don't get all crazy and sensitive about what's happening. I mean, it's completely over the top. Now, come on. Oh, that sounds like fun. I hope you win, Lester. You're always doing all kinds of fun little things. Yeah, Jaws featured a kid getting killed, right? That's a good point, Jeff. There you go. There's Jaws. Mike said hello. Killed a pregnant woman. Right. I mean, yeah, I mean, it happens all the time. So, yeah, but it seems to be causing a stir, the Terrifier 3 trailer. And then it's people are, surprised. How are you surprised by anything that a Terrifier movie and Art the Clown is doing at this point? We shouldn't be surprised by nothing. To be okay, cool, fun. But, okay. So I guess that's really about it. I'll tell y'all a terrifying movie, and I'm not going to get into it. But I talked about it with everybody earlier. I watched another movie last night. It's not a horror movie, so I'm not going to get into it. What I have to say about this movie is a whole other discussion and a whole other podcast. But I finally I rented Barbie. I wanted to watch Barbie. I played with Barbies as a kid. I love Barbies. I was the little girl playing with Barbies, but watching Nightmare on Elm Street on the TV. That was me. Okay? So I was all ready for Barbie movie. And I finally watched it. And I try not to really pay attention to too many of what everybody says about movies. I just don't listen to all that too much until I watch a movie. And I knew that they're going to go into the real world and stuff, but I didn't know how how much real life stuff was going to be in this, but I didn't like it. I did not like Barbie at all. I have tons of things to say about it, and I have tons of issues with Barbie. I feel like all they needed to do was make a Barbie and Ken movie and make a nice little fantasy story of Barbie and Ken in Barbie Land. That's what they needed to do, and that's all they needed to do. Make a fun little story. Barbie and Ken. Barbie World. That was great. I loved Barbie herself, Margot, whatever her name is right now. She did a great job playing Barbie. The costumes, the set design were completely insane. They were so good, so spot on. But the whole story after a while was like, we're going there. So, yeah. I don't want to say too much more. I don't want to go with my opinions. But I didn't like it. We just needed Barbie and Ken to be in Barbie World and have a fun little fantasy story of Barbie and Ken. That's all we needed. And we didn't get that. We did not get that. Let's see. Spiritual mystery kind of movie. Oh, what is it? Are you kidding me right now, Jeff? Okay, so I'm so for that. Jeff just said that Jessa Flux, who was in Murder Size, I loved her Murder Size, is working on Barbie Scream House. Oh my God. Okay, I'm so for that. I can't wait for that. She's going to do good with that. Yeah, Barbie's cute. Ken was funny. But I didn't need all the other stuff going on in that movie. Yeah, Margot Robbie, that's her name. We will be seeing Thanksgiving on Monday. We're going to go see it Monday afternoon. I always wait and see stuff like on Monday afternoons when nobody's at the movie theater. So, yeah. I got my tickets for, I think it's like $150 in the afternoon on Monday. And go watch it then. Can't wait. Yeah. Again, we're going to talk about Thanksgiving next week for our 100th episode of our podcast. And I'll talk about it too on my live show. And we're going to watch some other Thanksgiving movies and just talk about Thanksgiving movies next week. So just to be big Thanksgiving episode. I know there's another movie called The Last Thanksgiving, I believe, on Tubi right now. And people are starting to post about that one. So I'd like to watch that movie too and talk about that. I know, I understand. Oh, okay, so she has it on her Instagram. Okay, great. Yeah, I think I follow her Instagram and her Twitter, I believe. I really liked her Murder Size. Okay, guys, well, I'm going to go. That's all I have to talk about. So please go watch all of the movies I suggested. Suitable Flesh, When Evil Lurks, and Secret Santa. Get caught up on the Goosebumps. Go find Harlow's Haunt if you can. If you can't, you can follow them on Instagram too. They have an Instagram page for the movie. Remember, we'll have our sales next week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Tons of really good sales, so don't miss out on that. It'll start midnight, Thursday night going into Friday. It'll start midnight. So if you're up late, you can start shopping. Don't forget about our shirts. Our brand new, they're called Trick or Treaters on the website. So check that out. And make sure you're following Nightmare Toys on all... What? You want me to say something?
The new show.
Oh, the new show. What's it called?
The Gasping Whisper.
The Gasping Whisper. Yes. So when does that start?
Friday.
This Friday?
Yep.
Okay.
Tickets at nightmarecafeld.com.
So we have a new show I wanted to mention going on at the Nightmare Cafe on Friday and Saturday nights now. Is it going to be every Friday and Saturday, I believe? The Gasping Whisper. That's the name of the show. You can go on nightmarecafelv.com and purchase the tickets to the show. This is a little bit more of an adult show. 21 and up. Got to be 21 and up for this show. It's kind of a sideshow type thing, sort of, but elevated. There you go. So if you like sideshow type stuff, but even more so, this is going to be the show for you. The Gasping Whisper at Nightmare Cafe every Friday and Saturday night. And don't forget about the brunch show on Saturday or Sunday afternoons too. So we got that going. So we got a lot of stuff going on at the restaurant. It's not just going in and sitting down and eating food and drinking. There's stuff going on. Every other Thursday we have horror trivia, and then every other opposite Thursday is horror bingo. So I think tomorrow night is the bingo, isn't it? Horror bingo. So that's fun. So Thursday nights we got that. Friday, Saturdays we have the Gasping Whisper show for 21 and older, and then Sunday afternoon is our brunch burlesque show. And that's for everybody. So that's a fun show. All right, guys. So lots to do if you come into Vegas, right? Come eat, drink, and shop in one spot right here at Nightmare Toys and Nightmare Cafe. And you can follow all of us on all social media. Nightmare Toys is on, obviously YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok. Make sure you're following the TikTok. Brian's been doing my videos for me and all that. I know y'all get tired of seeing me. So I make Brian do videos. And then you can follow myself on my social medias. I have my Instagram and my Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it nowadays. And then I have my other pages, my OnlyFans and my Fansly, and I have my website. I also have a Cameo. And then after the year is up, I will be deactivating my loyal fans and my mini bids. So if you follow those, I will be deactivating those after the year is up. But please go follow me on the OnlyFans and the Fansly, just for some fun content, y'all. Just fun. And I have Cash App too, if you just want to get some content, or whatever. And so yeah. All right, guys. I will see y'all next week for our Thanksgiving episode. So y'all have a spooky day. Bye.